Hello there, Chalkin friends. It is Make and Maria. You are independent Chalk Couture designer. Hello, hello, my peeps. How are you? Welcome to our Chalkin party. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. It is Monday night. Woohoo! I hope everybody had a good Monday. We are making a pillow tonight because I'm in the mood to do a little inking. So we are going to make a super cute pillow, a lumbar pillow, whatever. I can't think of the name of it. A lumbar pillow, right? That's the name of it. We're gonna make a really cute little lumbar pillow tonight. And we're going to use the Chalk Couture transfer because I'm sure you have all noticed, if you've been in the Making Maria VIP group, I already posted the Make It Monday special because it's not really a bundle, so I'm calling it a special this week. The Chalk Couture transfer this month is super cute, but it's just an example of what the Chalk Couture transfers are like. So if you sign up for the club this month, you're actually not signing up for this month's transfer. You're signing up for next month's transfer. You do have a one-time option as long as they're in stock to purchase it, but then you pay for the shipping. Normally, with the club, you don't pay for shipping. It's $19.99 a month. You get this beautiful B-size transfer in 3 paste packets delivered like magic to your door every month, and there's no shipping. But if you choose to add on this month's transfer, you do pay for the shipping for it because it's not the club. It is, an add-on. Your club hasn't really started and doesn't really start until next month, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to get your comments up here, so I apologize for... I'm just getting a complete and total blank screen on you guys. So I can see some of them, but the ones on here are never right. So hello, Nicole from Nevada. And Linda Squared is here, and Linda is here. So the special that I posted in the VIP group has to do with joining the club. And, I'm telling you, it's huge. So I already had a special going on that will continue. So for people that join the club this month, there is a special gift from me for joining the club that's in the VIP group if you want to check it out. And I'm sweetening the deal because, as you can tell, I'm sure there's a little push from the company for me to sign up people for the club. And it's really cool, so why wouldn't you want to sign up for the club? So there's another special. So both of them are going to remain active for the month. One is a special gift from me, and one is an opportunity to win. And the opportunity to win will be for any Chalk Couture member. So if you're currently a member, don't worry, you're still included. And so if you're currently a member or you join this month, you get to check out that other really cool thingy-mabobber, right? That's the word I'm going to use. Thingy-mabobber. That's in the Making Maria VIP group. Oh my gosh, you're not a member of the Making Maria VIP group? What the heck? You need to be a member. You can comment, add me if you're not currently a member, or you can go right to your Facebook search bar, type in Making Maria VIP group, and request to join. Oh, look who's home. Come on, say hello. He just got home from work. He's got his little uniform on. Isn't he cute in his little uniform? You should have had your hat on.
No, because I'm not allowed to put it on social media.
Oh, he's not allowed to put his hat on social media.
No, it's just it could be a bad influence for it to happen.
Oh,
I get
chalkers
fired.
are bad influences
no,
for
I'm
Culver's
not saying
business.
that.
Hello.
Hi. Just letting you know I got home.
I'm glad you're home. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Verge, he says hi. I'm sure Virgil, that'll be next, Verge. Okay, you gotta go because I'm making something.
I can't be here. See?
Well, you can hang out, but I gotta pay attention because
Right.
I gotta talk to my peeps.
I have a nice night.
All right, are you going to bed?
No.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be up in a minute. Love you too. Sorry, he just came home. My 12-year-old Aiden. Hello, Aiden. Welcome. I'm sorry I got all distracted because he came home. My very special young man had to work this evening. He has to work every night this week. This crazy job. I don't know. This job might be a little too much for him. Hey, hope you had a good night. Yes, I've had a good night. How about you, Kara? Welcome, welcome. All right, so the club, if you're not in the VIP group, you want to be in the VIP group. And check it out. If you've been on the fence at all about joining the club, this is the month to join because you get the special gift from me, and there is that extra opportunity that is the Make It Monday special for today. So I'm going to use the club transfer for this month so that you can see what all different kinds of things you can do with it. And I have posted lots and lots of fun pictures in the VIP group of things you can do with this. There's a fun video out there. I might have done that one out here. It's hard for me to remember where I post all this stuff. But people have been making beautiful, beautiful things with this. So it has this absolutely gorgeous home with this really cool wreath on it. And then it says, welcome to our, and it has some little berries that you can put on your wreath if you choose to. What we are going to do, let me show you what we're doing here tonight. What we're going to do is we're going to take this very cute pillow. Sorry, I didn't get you situated right. We take this really cute pillow. We're actually going to put it this way. We're going to do home this way, and we're going to put welcome to our over it. So we're going to layer with ink this evening. That is our big project for the night. And I'm giving up on my phone because it just doesn't like me today. So we're going to look at these comments. So I apologize. There will be a huge delay, and it doesn't tell me who's here. So please say hi if you're here. If you're new to our little Chuckin' Party, say hello. We're fun. We like to chit-chat. Feel free to join in our conversation. Everyone is welcome. But don't feel like you just have to listen. You chit-chat away with us because we like to do that. Hello, Miss Terry. Welcome to our Chuckin' Party. We're making a fun little pillow. All right, I'm going to try one more time. Nope, it just does not like you guys tonight. I don't know why. I got nothing. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put H-O-M-E, and we're actually going to do this very monotone. We're going to use gray on the pillow. And then we're going to do welcome to our in navy blue over it. So it should, that welcome to our home should, or welcome to our should pop over the home. I am somewhat second guessing this color choice, but we're going for it. So ink is a little bit different than chalk. For those of you who are new, Chalk Couture makes amazing products. We make adhesive silkscreen transfers, we make Chalkology chalk paste, and we make Couture ink. Ink is permanent when heat set, so you can wash it. Chalkology paste is semi-permanent. It's not going to go anywhere unless you want it to go somewhere, so you can wash it off if you choose to. It's not going to go anywhere on its own. You have to choose to make it go somewhere. That's why we say it's semi-permanent. If you just get it wet, it's not going to go anywhere. You have to get it wet and rub it off before it's going to leave your surface. So we are going to take our adhesive silkscreen transfer, flip it over. It already has the name on the back of my backer sheet. We're going to carefully pull it off with its backer sheet. I take my backer sheet and I set it aside. The backer sheet is very important because this is how I store my transfer. So I need to set it aside and keep it. Don't inadvertently throw it away. So now I am going to kind of center on our pillow. This is the nice thing for me, for those of us who don't like to measure. It's nice to do things that have lines because it kind of measures it for us. So I don't want to go too close to the edges because, as I have learned with doing things like this, when you do a pillow, it does plump up, so you don't want to go too close to your edge. So I'm going to go, well, because this is really the center of my pillow, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, yep, it's close. All right, we'll actually measure. I'm going to get it out. So I would say this is 19 inches. All right, so we eyeballed this pretty darn well. We are pretty close to the center. Okay, so I'm just going to gently place my transfer on my fabric. I do want to make sure that I have it pushed down well. I do have an ink mat in my pillow already. The ink mat secures my fabric so it's sticky, and it also prevents my ink from bleeding through to the other side of my pillow. So we're going to do this very quick and easy, down and dirty. Nothing super fancy, but just something fun, right? Because I need a new pillow. Because you can never have enough pillows, right? For those of you who love pillows as much as I, oh my, maybe we're not going to use this color. Oh, containers always get really sealed well. Okay, so this is what ink looks like. It looks just like chalk, except it's a little runnier. You don't have to stir it. You don't have to add water to it. You don't do anything to it. You just literally open it up, dip and go. I always check my fingers when I'm using ink because I don't want to have ink on my fingers and then touch my fabric. Because if I do that, I will end up putting ink where I don't want ink. I want to make sure that I'm straight because I'm feeling like I'm slightly crooked, but I don't think so. All right, I'm going to take a squeegee. Ooh, Nicole got her transfer. Have you made it yet, Nicole? Isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh, it's like the best transfer. I think that's why we're all so excited about this one, because it's not holiday. It's very general home decor, and it's totally on trend. This home like this, you're seeing this everywhere. So it's kind of fun. I think that's why, as designers, we're all just so excited about this particular transfer, because it's really pretty. There's 5 million uses for it. I've seen it where people have done blocks or pieces of wood with each individual letter on it, banners, pillows, regular boards, and there's just so many ways you can use this particular transfer. And because it's reusable, you can make all of those things with it. So it makes a very nice gift as well. So I'm going to take my squeegee. My squeegee has an angled side and a flat side. My angled side I'm going to dip into my ink container, load it up with ink, and then I'm just going to carefully go across my transfer. I want to make sure that I stay on my transfer, that I don't go off of it, because if I get ink somewhere else, I'm not going to get it off. And I'm going to make sure I get every little piece of my silkscreen for this very pretty wreath. So ink kind of glides. It's much easier, it's much smoother than chalk. So it just kind of just goes right over your material. So you do have to be careful because it goes, it glides. So you just don't, be smart about what you're doing. Think about it. Not like Maria, where I just get squeegee happy and then the next thing you know, I have ink where I don't want it. Make sure you're pushing it through the silkscreen, like so. Okay. Making sure I have even coverage with my ink on all my little leaves, because these leaves are so pretty and they add such nice detail. Now we're not going to use the berries for this. We're just going to put my excess right back in my container, set that aside, and we're going to pull up my transfer. Ooh, oh, this is going to be so pretty. Now I know it's really hard for you to see the tone on tone. I'm going to set this aside, sticky side up for a minute, because I need to dry this. Well, yeah, I guess I do need to dry it. No, I was delivering flowers this week starting tomorrow for Valentine's Day, so I couldn't make it till this weekend or early next week. I did ink the wine glasses. Ooh, what did you make on the wine glasses, Nicole? You're delivering flowers? What a fun job. Oh my gosh, for Valentine's Day? That would be so much fun, wouldn't it? I bet people are just always happy to see you. That's just so cool. That is really cool. I always wanted to deliver flowers. I thought that would be just so much fun because, who isn't happy to get flowers? Okay, maybe not unless it's for a funeral. But for everything else, it's super fun, right? So I just want to make sure that my ink is dry so that I can lay my transfer back down. Now I do have my ink mat in here, which is kind of a cardinal rule. I am probably melting my ink mat. And you don't want to do that. And now I got ink all over my fingers. I should take my ink mat out, but I am going to live on the edge, and I'm not going to. But what I am going to do is I'm going to stick just something in between it, because it's all in there all nice, and I got to do more, so I don't want to take it out. So I just want to dry my ink so that I can lay my transfer over it, and I know I don't have to worry about smearing it. So my wreath is really what I'm worried. Ooh, a mini Valentine's Day transfer on wine glasses. Did you etch it or did you ink it? The etching is so pretty. I like to etch. Etching is fun. So again, I'm just making sure my ink is dry so I don't smear it. Now this is very tonal, so I realize it's very hard for you to see the H, but it's there. I probably should have placed it better because the line for the H is kind of on the line of the colors. All right, so I'm going to take my little thingamabobber out of here. Okay, so now I'm gonna lay my transfer back down on this side. Oops, and I wanna be careful because I have ink on half of my transfer, right? Ooh, and now I have ink on there. All right, hang on. I gotta make sure I don't get ink on everything. So I gotta wipe it. I have it. I got it on the back of my backer sheet. So I'm just gonna make sure I got that off. So what I'm gonna do to make sure that I don't get ink where I don't want it, because I have half of my transfer has ink on it, is I'm going to put the other part on the backer sheet. I need to bring it down a little bit. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so I'm just taking this and I'm putting it on my backer sheet. And that way, but I need to make sure that I have all my silkscreen that I can see it. For my M and my E. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay this out, wash my fingers off because my fingers now have ink on them. Okay, I like tone on tone. Ooh, you inked them. Ooh, that's cool, Nicole. I do like to do tone on tone. It's subtle, but it's there. This would be, I think, also really cute for like a guest room bed. I am going to put it in my living room because these are the right colors for my living room. Kinda. My couch is this color. What I really should be doing is curry and navy are my kind of my colors in my living room. All right, so I'm going to line my M and my E up. Hopefully getting my spacing properly. Like that's really a word, Maria. All right, so I'm going to just kind of make sure I'm straight. To move my guy up a little. Get it straight and lined up. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up the bottoms of my H with my bottom of my M and my E. Okay. You're actually probably a little too far away because these guys are really close together. But to the bottom of the M, it's good. All right, so now I'm just gonna do the same thing. Gently push up down my transfer, making sure I don't have ink on my fingers. So carefully putting my transfer down. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Hey Amanda, welcome to our check-in party. We're using this month's Chalk Couture transfer. One more time because I'm in love with this transfer, and there's lots and lots of specials going on this month with becoming a club member. Because, you know, this is how I look at the club. It's 20 bucks a month. You get a beautiful transfer and 3 paste packets. It's like this little envelope that comes in the mail once a month that is just like pure you time. You know, just like a little bit of reality. You don't have to think about anything. You don't have to go shopping because you can just wash off your surface from the previous month if you don't want to go shopping. You can just do all kinds of fun things with it, and you don't have to think about it. And that's what I think sometimes, like for me, I get hung up in the, oh, I have to have the perfect this, or oh, I've got to, no, I don't have to think about it. The colors come, the transfer comes, and it's just like magic. And it's like my little guarantee of fun. Well, okay, I get a lot of transfers in the mail. I get a lot of guarantees of fun coming in the mail. Okay, so now we're gonna pull off my M and my E. We did pretty good spacing on that. Okay, so I'm gonna take my transfer now off of the backer sheet. I'm gonna put it right in my water bath, which is right next to me. Okay, I am gonna wash the ink off of here that I got on here, because again, I'm gonna store it on here. And now, I'm gonna stick this back in the middle again, and I'm going to dry this because well, actually I need to heat set it before I layer. So when you are going to layer with ink, you always heat set it in between layers. It just helps you make sure that you get good heat setting and you don't have to worry about it washing up. Now, will I ever wash this pillow? Probably not. But if I wanted to, I could. So you don't have to ink on pillows. You can chalk on pillows if you're not going to wash them. The only time you really need to use ink is if you're going to wash it. So like last week we made that really cute pillow for my daughter's bed, which she is totally in love with. She was so excited that it was for her. Oh my gosh, she was so excited. That one I wanted to make sure, because you never know with little kids. Not that she's little because she's 11, but you know, sometimes they get sick and you want to wash everything in their room just because you never know what kind of germ is going to be anywhere. So that kind of stuff I do wash. But like a pillow like this, I can't imagine I'm ever going to wash it. I like to buy the pillows like this where it has a pattern on them. Because look at this, is really cute. Okay, so I'm going to take that out. I'm also going to take my ink mat out now because I'm dry now. So this is what an ink mat, this is a very dirty ink mat looks like. Okay, so now, ink on my fingers, and I just did what I just said don't do. We need to heat set this. And I'm going to remove my really cool Chalk Couture mat before I do that, because the video last week was kind of funny because I almost melted it. So I'm going to remove this so I don't melt it. Okay, I'm going to pull out my handy dandy little, oops, my heat press turned off. Let me turn my heat press back on. So what you're going to do to heat set it in between is you're going to iron it. You're going to iron it for 4 minutes. Okay? So I'm going to put it on this fun little heat resistant thingy-mabobber that came with my little heat press. And then we're going to heat set it. And you're going to iron it for 4 minutes. So how you heat set is you iron for 4 minutes with a dry iron. So you don't use steam. You just iron it for 4 minutes. You're going to turn it inside out. You're going to iron it on the other side. It doesn't take very long. And then once you've ironed it and you've heat set it, you can totally wash it. So you can heat set ink on anything that you can get hot. So like Nicole, she did wine glasses with some Valentine's Day stuff. Anything you can put in the oven, so glass, ceramics, galvanized metal, stainless steel coffee mugs. These are like koozies for beer cans or soda cans. Anything like this you can heat set in an oven, and then your ink's not going to come off. Otherwise, if it's fabric, you're going to iron it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my heat, oops, I don't have any parchment paper. First thing you do is you put a piece of parchment paper down. Okay? And then you take your iron. In my case, I'm doing my heat press, and I just, you don't have to do this, but I always put my little pressure on it, and you just let it sit. Mine works for 30 seconds, and I'm going to move it to the other side and do that. Then we're going to layer over it with our welcome to our what temp and how long in the oven. Okay, Nicole, what you do is you put them in the oven cold. Don't turn your oven on. Put it in the oven. You turn the oven on to 350 degrees. Set a timer for 30 minutes. When the 30 minutes is up, turn your oven off and leave them in your oven until they come back to, room temperature. So that's actually what takes the longest, is them coming back to room temperature. 350 degrees, cold oven, put them in, 350, let them sit until they come back, 30 minutes, let them sit till they come back to room temperature. You can put them in the dishwasher, it's not gonna go anywhere. We have inked a lot of like stainless steel water bottles for my kids, because my daughter, for those of you who know my daughter has a infatuation with water bottles. We have so many water bottles. And she loves, when you heat set ink, it feels like it's part of the fabric. That's one of the ways you know it's heat set. When it's not heat set, it feels tacky when you touch it. So now we're just gonna put our welcome to our right over the home. So yeah, we've done a lot, and we've thrown them in the dishwasher, and it doesn't go anywhere. Now, if they pick at it, it's gonna go somewhere just like anything would. And sometimes little kids like to do that. They like to pick at things. So now we're just gonna do our little welcome to our right over this. Making sure it's straight. Making sure we're kind of centered. Just push it down. And this we're gonna do in navy blue so it stands out more. If I can get my navy blue open. when in doubt, bang. Whew. My old lady hands. Okay, again, checking fingers. I'm just gonna use a little mini squeegee and we're gonna go straight across. Little mini squeegee, angled side, flat side. Oops, we can get rid of that. Okay, dip it right in my ink and go right across. This is gonna look so cute in my living room. We call my living room the church room because I have floor to ceiling, well, there's cathedral ceilings in there, and I have a floor to ceiling window. The whole wall is a window. There's so much sunlight in that room. It's amazing. And it's a very peaceful place, so we call it the church room. That's the room I take most of my pictures in because there's so much natural light in there that it's just the perfect. Okay, checking my fingers, making sure I have no ink. Pulling off our, oh, look at that. This is cute. Oops, I got ink. Don't touch. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my ink mat, dry it, and then we're gonna heat set the welcome to our, and we're done. I did get stuffing stuff, so we can stuff it. I could not find a form. I had a form, but I couldn't find another one in the store. I like to make these pillows as gifts. I give these pillows away a lot because they're really easy to make, they're fun to make, and everybody loves them. And I love this pattern because it's very neutral. It kind of goes in anybody's home. So again, I'm just drying my ink so I can heat set it. So you can see it, and then I'll heat set it, I'm gonna stuff it, and I'll show it to you. So this is the month to join the club. So if you've been on the fence, lots of good things going on. Club members this month get 20% off of ink, or I'm sorry, paste. 20% off of paste for the whole month. So any paste you buy this month of the actual jars, paste jars, are 20% off. So they do that periodically throughout the year for club members. Any sales or specials are for club members. Okay. So now I'm just going to heat set welcome tour. This is really cute. I really should have done this just down a little bit. It's a little too tonal. Oops, parchment paper. Hang on. That's what happens when I start throwing things around in my room. Okay, put it down, hold it down. My phone is just not, I got nothing for you guys tonight. I know you guys are there. Oh, wait, now I got you. Sure, now that we're done, I got you. Whew. So if you're not in the Making Maria VIP group, you want to be, because it's the fun place to be. All the fun happens there. Oh, look, okay, now I can see who's here. Hello, Karen Schultz. Hey, Christine. Amanda's here. Nicole is here. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so I'm all done. Oh, I love it when the steam comes off. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. That's the fun part. All right, so I couldn't find a form. So I bought the bag of fill because look, it's the size of the pillow. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it right out and stick it right in. I'm not even gonna like mess with it. I'm just gonna pull the whole, maybe it won't come out as a one piece. I'm like, it's like the perfect size. It is amazing what they want for a pillow form sometimes. Ooh, it's like expanding. See, okay, so Karen, Walmart is where I usually get them. Okay, it totally expanded. I'm like blowing up here. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. But my pillow is going to be very plump. I've never had a lot of luck when I buy fill of making it, like even and where it's not bumpy. But I figured if I didn't have to do anything to it, that it would be okay. Our pillow is very bumpy. All right, I'm gonna zip it closed and then we're gonna mess with it closed. Okay, this is a lot of fill. Hang on, I gotta do this down here so I can hold on to it. I'm zipping the fill. You couldn't find pillow forms at our Walmart either. I was making pillows for the grandkids, so I took a bed pillow and made 2 small pillows out of it. That totally works, Karen. I've done that. I did think about that. They had pillow forms, but not the right size. So I'm like, well, I could just take one and cut it. But then I found this, and I'm like, well, it's the perfect size, so why am I not just sticking this in here? All right. I'll have to mess with it. But look, oh, it's upside down, sorry. Look at how cute that is. Welcome to our home. Got this big old bump right there. We're gonna have to mess with him. Okay, he might be a little overstuffed. It's a Maria original. Oops, where's my ink? Shoot. Oh yeah, and I had to do the other side because I came down here and I know I have another one of these pillow forms somewhere. But I can't find it because I'm in the middle of moving craft rooms, right? So I just did the other side because, you know, this side says welcome and they go the same way, so I figured why not? Just do 2-sided pillow. This is so stinking cute. Oh, I'm in love with this. I know exactly where this sucker is going. I need to get rid of this bumpy guy right here. All right, welcome to our home. This is really cute. I love this transfer. I love the wreath because look at how pretty that wreath is. It's just a very staple piece. Again, for other uses, it's going to be super fun. People have put inside of here these little, you know, the little A guys, they fit inside. So like this one, you could do Hello Spring inside of the wreath. This is the little birdie guy. He would be so cute just inside of the wreath. These are the spring minis from last year, which are back in stock now. There's new ones coming. Keep paying on him. But you know, there's lots of fun things you can do with just this wreath. So that's why I always say, when you look at your transfers, look at other pieces to them and things that you can use them for. Because this guy just has some nice letters. He's got some nice, you know, the wreath. I just love the wreath. There's just so many things you can do with this little wreath. Bring on spring. Look at the little bunny. You could put the little bunny in front of me. I could just, you can tell I have these all sitting here, right? Happy Easter would be pretty in the wreath. And that would be just a cute little, like just on a cute little chalkboard. Something like that you could do it on. All right, this is our transfer. This is one more example of something that you can do with this month's Club Couture. I feel like a broken record on Club Couture right now. But go to the Making Maria VIP group. It's a really good deal right now. So go in there. If you've ever been on the fence of joining, if you've already joined this month, you're automatically in it. As well as if you're already a club member, you're automatically in it. Oh, hello, Miss Virginia. I said hi to you for Joe before because I wasn't sure if you were here or not. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, Virginia. So tomorrow we're doing a little craft day. A bunch of you are coming over. We're going to do a little fun crafting in the afternoon. I made some really good soup today, Virg. Really good soup. So we're going to eat soup and we're going to craft. And next week, Thursday night, is an open craft night. Again, all this information is in the Making Maria VIP group, so if you're not in there, you want to be in there. And if you're local to me, it gives you an opportunity to come to some fun events and get the opportunity to try chalk. If you're not local to me, that's okay too. I can mail you things. So so this is Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday is our first workshop Wednesday. We're making tea towels on Wednesday night. And then our next one is on February 26th, and we're making wooden earrings. Well, just earrings. They're really cool earrings. We're going to chalk the patterns onto earrings, which are super fun. We've made those before. There's a video out there if you're dying to know what we're doing with earrings. But I'm digressing. Oh, you bragged about my soup. Okay, that's funny. I don't think you've had this one yet, Verge. We're having Kansas City steak soup. The Lindas are here too. Lindas. We're having soup tomorrow, Lindas, so don't eat before you come. Oh, and I made homemade chocolate chip cookies, but not as good as Karen's. Aunt Karen, that's what my children said to me. I made cookies, but they're not as good as Aunt Karen's. Oh, I love you, Aunt Karen. It's so hard to live up to the standard that you set with my children when it comes to cookies. Not that I try, because there's no way I could possibly. But I made chocolate chip cookies, and we got soup, and I got bread. So we're having lunch tomorrow. Again, I'm digressing. Thanks for watching me. I've always appreciated it. Thank you for sending me out into the world. Again, I always appreciate that. If you want to check out any of these products, you can go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. This is the Club Couture transfer. There's a tab right on the website that says Club, where you can get some information about the club, or you can comment Club, and I will send you the link so that you can check out the information. If you're not in the VIP group, let me know. I'm happy to help you get in there. And if you're curious at all about what it means to have as much fun as I'm having being a Chalk Couture independent designer, there's so many different ways you can use this product to have fun, pay for your hobby, and maybe even make a little extra money. So if you're interested in any information about that, either message me or comment curious, and I will be happy to send you that info. All right, that's all I got for you tonight. Thanks for watching me. I'll be back at you tomorrow night. Thanks, guys. See ya.